All right. I think we are live now. The little thing was spinning around there, so I wasn't sure. But hello, everybody. I know we're going to have a big group coming over from Island Time, the Island Time after party. I know we got Z that jumped on here. We have Gary. What's going on, Gary? And Ann, of course. We were just chatting. Um, yeah, so this is the Christmas episode. And so for this event, check this out. Look at that. That's my new addition. And it's going to be Christmas every Coach Cruise episode as long as this thing holds up, right? So, yeah, I got this off Amazon and I thought it was the coolest thing. Obviously, it's a palm tree with little lights on it. It's perfect now, right? Because it's Christmas time. But then, I mean, it's palm trees and lights on. I mean, how can you go wrong? You cruise the Caribbean, and there you go. So yeah, so I'm gonna hold off just a little bit on my message because, like I said, I want to give people time to come over here. I see we're trickling up here in numbers. So we got Josh here, and him and Chastity. Just is it Cassidy or Chastity, Josh? I'm sorry, I should know that. Um, but yeah, so they just had a show, and I was enjoying some of their show for a while. Obviously, I was just enjoying Island Time show. Tony has just checked in here, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun today. I got a lot of not as much cruising stuff, but we are going to have some cruise related things. And while we're waiting for more people to jump in, I have a hypothetical for you, and I think this is a good one. I think this is a good one. This one, I would have to think about. All right, and I did. I'm not even sure which I would take because so Guys Burgers. Most people that have cruised Carnival, they love Guys Burgers. Unless you're a vegetarian, of course, I guess you wouldn't love Guys Burgers. But how about this hypothetical? I will offer you one free evening in the steakhouse for you and your spouse, you and your friend, whoever you're going with, or if you're just, going by yourself. But here's the catch. You get no Guys Burgers the rest of the cruise. So free steakhouse, and I mean, those of you that have been to the steakhouse, it's a great evening. Fine dining, great appetizers, great service from the wait staff. The steaks are amazing usually. The drinks are usually right up there with them, and it's just an absolute great evening. So you can have that for free one night, the steakhouse, but that means you get no Guys Burgers. So which would you take? Would you say, nope, I want a free week of Guys Burgers and I'll just pay for my steakhouse or I won't go to the steakhouse? Or, you know what? Yeah, that sounds like a good deal. I'll take the free steakhouse. And there's plenty of other things to eat on the ship. I don't need to eat the Guys Burgers. So what is your choice? That hypothetical question, free steakhouse or no free Guys Burgers? Which would you take? I'm curious to see because, like I said, we still have people jumping over here from the Island Time after party. So I wanted to give them. So that was just a little fun question I had, and I know I'm on a delay, so it takes a little bit. So, but if you could put in comment, okay, Lee says Guys Burgers all the way, so he's not taking the free steakhouse because he wants to, enjoy Guys Burgers all week, not just okay. Will stay in the free steakhouse, and Will, by the way, I have your shirt packed and ready to go. So as soon as and very cool, and you will transition me to my next comment. You are 18 and 19. All right, Cruisebed is here. Usnavi is here. Anita, she is doing some work behind the scenes today for us. And I'm going to explain that. Ronnie, I see, is here. Cruise Crew is here. Let me catch up on the comments. For those of you just coming in, we have Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. We have Kevin here. We have Lee here. We have Kevin. Man, I missed a whole bunch of people, didn't I? Well, thank you, everybody. So yeah, Lee says Guys Burgers. Cruise Crew. Okay. Yeah. So the question, real quick, if anybody wants to get in on this, is I gave a hypothetical. Yeah, Lito. Thank you. Appreciate that. I was just talking about it. Rick, thanks for making it. And yeah, Sadie wants more treats. I know Ronnie. Okay. Thank you very much. And you are 20 and 21. And I'll explain that in just a second. Ronnie Squires. Okay. Ronnie Squires. All right. We have Usnavi here. Ronnie, Jason is here. Okay. Embarkation Nation. Okay. So, since I just had a couple of super chats, and Ann and Ronnie, thank you so much for that. How I do the super chats is once we reach $100 worth of super chats, then I do a drawing for a free Coach Cruise shirt. I have 3 different colors, actually 4 or 5 different colors, depending upon the size. And Will came in, and thank you for that, Will. And Will, that puts you numbers 22 through 31. So remember that. And yeah, well, I do. I wish, I could hand deliver that tree and or hand deliver the T-shirt. Fireball Steve, yeah, thank you for that. I'm proud of my little palm tree back there, new addition, and yeah. So okay, Frankie. All right, Frankie, $2. And I'm going to thank you so much for that. You are 32 and 33. Okay, so how those super chats work? Once I reach 100, I do a thing with my phone. I just said, "Hey Siri, give me a random number 1 to 100." And if your number matches up with the number of when you gave your super chat or whatever, you win the shirt. And I send you a shirt. We got Jeremy jumping in here. Thank you so much for that. So you are 34. 5, 6, 34, 5, 6, 38. Okay. Thank you for that, Jeremy. Additional little fun and Will, this is Will, and Sadie super appreciates this. So we do a little shout out. Sadie gives Will a high five for the big treat. I got these little tiny treats here that I give her to, keep from scratching up my arm. But when somebody gives a $10 super chat, Sadie gets a big treat. And then Cruise Vet, thank you, sir. You just was a perfect timing there. You are numbers 39 through 58. So you took up a big chunk of numbers. So, and then we have Jennifer. Wow, you all are so awesome. And I have something for you. And Jamie right after. I tell you what, you all are rock stars. Jennifer H, you are 59 through 60, 59, 61, 63. Okay. And Jamie, you are 64 through 69. Is that right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 64 through 68. Okay. And I think we're caught up for that. All right. So, Cruise Vet, this is for you. So if anybody ever does a $20 super chat, I have another treat for Sadie. And then you get a treat to me, which I appreciate very much. I have some Angels Envy bourbon here. And I am doing a shot in your honor, Mr. Cruise Vet. And I thank you for this shot. Very good. Thank you. We got Fireball Steve. And you are 69 through 73, 74, 69, 70, 71, 72, no, 73. I can't count. I swear, I've been drinking a little bit. And Rick, thank you. Man, we're gonna hit this shirt quick. 74, 5, 6, 7, 74 through 78. You are, Rick. And okay, look, everybody, this is what I want you to do. If you don't feel comfortable putting in your comments, and I perfectly understand that, I wanted to give back a little something to all of you. I ordered a bunch of Christmas cards. This is one version of it. I ordered a second version that hasn't come yet. So it could be one of 2 different cards, but I wanted to thank everybody that's, subscribed to the channel and supported. Oh, we got Derek here. I hope you haven't been there long. I'm going to get Derek on here. Everybody's just so awesome doing super chats and stuff. I was, having to write it down.
I was going to say, I've only been here like 7 or 8 minutes, but
yeah.
Hey,
I apologize.
Yeah, you're already seeing it because I saw it in my show, and I've saw it while I've been in the green room. I don't know if it's just everyone's in the Christmas spirit, everyone's in the giving spirit. It's the end of the year. People recognize the work that we do. We try to do. They were amazing tonight. The chat was so active. I couldn't keep up. The super chats. It's like, how deep can you say thank you? However deep you can say thanks, it really is appreciated, especially at times like this when, Coach, you and I, we're traveling to Galveston. We got to fly. We're buying extra meals. We're spending some extra money. Both you and I are pretty tight with our money. But it's nice when people say, you know what, I see what you do. I appreciate it. And I want to tell you thanks. And
absolutely,
they were awesome to me. And I see they've been awesome to you so far tonight.
No, and absolutely. And that's just what I was getting to. My name on Messenger is Brad Dowling, and you'll see this big head along with Anita when you find my picture, because there's a few more Brad Dowlings out there, but this one looks pretty familiar. So when you find that one, if you want to direct message me, if you feel comfortable enough putting your address right here in the comments, Anita's out in the living room and she's going to be writing down people's addresses. Now, some of you that I've already had your address and contact, you might already have a card written up or whatever. I've been trying to get ahead of this because we got a stack in there about yay big. But yeah, we want to show a little bit of thanks back, and it's not much, I know, but I like getting a Christmas card. When I get them, puts a little smile on my face. So I hope we can put a little smile on your face and give you a Christmas card to show our thanks for your support of us. And like I said, it doesn't, have to be, super chat, but as Derek says, that's so appreciated. And honestly, and he mentioned this in his show, the views, you have to have thousands and thousands and thousands of views to amount to any kind of money really at all. So these super chats, that is the biggest way that we get supported, and it's super appreciated. So Jason, I got you here. You are 81 and 82. I owe Sadie another treat. This is from Cruise Vet. She didn't high five for Cruise Vet there. And then Lido Tito's got another one for you, Sadie, when you're done with that one. So let's see. Jason, I got you 81 and 82. Lido Tito, he was the last winner. You have 83 through 92.
Listen, Lido was the last winner on my show. He won the gift of hat, a shirt, whatever he wants to pick out. Listen,
awesome.
You and I are about to follow Lido Tito around the casino on this cruise because he's winning everything.
Yeah, he's got the hot streak. Well,
he does. I'll
just pass the dice to him. I'll just I'll tell you what, on the Magic, I rolled 3 times and it was like one number 7. Gosh. One number 7. I'm just like, oh, you know what?
Remember the Horizon? Lido Tito had a good roll there. Remember that? We were all down there in the corner. He had a good roll then. Although he had some bad luck today, too. He sent me some pictures of a blowout he had on his camper. So he's probably thinking I don't have the luck. But luck is on. Yeah, he said all I do is win-win. That's right.
Yeah, winner, chicken dinner.
That's right.
Okay, so we got Tex is here. And you know what, Tex? You just put us over. So we are going to do a drawing for the shirt. And Tex, you are going to be part of this drawing and then the start of a new one. So you are numbers 93 through 100. Let's see. But then you are also number 1 and 2 of the new drawing that will be another 98. So let's do that. Let's find out right now. Let me run through real quick because there's a whole bunch of numbers just so there's no, misunderstanding or whatever. Tim G has numbers 1 through 3. Peer Runners have 4 through 5. Kevin B 6, 7. Tim G again 8 through 17. Ann has 18 and 19. Ronnie Squires has 20 and 21. Will G 22 through 31. Frankie 32 and 33, Jeremy C 34 through 38, Cruise Vet 39 through 58, Jennifer H 59 through 63, Jamie 64 through 68, Fireball 69 through 73, Rick 74 through 78, Jody 79 and 80, Jason 81 and 82, Lito Tito 83 through 92, and Kevin 93 through 100. So let's find out who is going to win this shirt.
Hey, before you do it, Amanda and I, yesterday was our 11-year anniversary.
Okay.
So if your number that you draw ends in a 1 or has a 1 in it, so number 1, 11, 19, 21, 31, 41, 51, that person's also going to get 2 lanyards.
Oh, that's cool.
If the number has a 1. Okay, here we go.
All right. Well, let's hope it's some number with a 1, and whoever out there, it's your number.
Big winner.
Siri, give me a random number 1 through 100. 72.
Oh,
missed it by 1. 72. Let's see who the lucky winner is. And it's Fireball again, 69 through 73. And you were just saying how Fireball wins everything.
Yep.
On your show. Like, okay, so Fireball, I'll be bringing you a shirt. The great thing about this is I don't have to do postage since I'm flying down there, and Fireball is going to be on the New Year's Eve cruise, and Lito Tito won the other one. Yeah, it works out. So Fireball Steve, Tex, you have numbers 1 and 2 for the next drawing. So those of you that want to get in on the next drawing or whatever, like I said, as soon as we reach 100, and we reached it so fast, we might have another drawing today. But if we don't, it's fine. You stay in the drawing, and then Tuesday, for example, I have my normal show. And then if we reach 100 that show, then I do the drawing. And I've had people that weren't even in the show, and then I just messaged them and said, hey, you won. And they're like, really? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Lynn was one of those people. I don't think she's on here today. But Fireball, congratulations. I know you have a Coach Crew shirt, but I have different colors. So you can just pick out a different color this time. So, yeah. All right. So I got Christmas stuff here. And I wanted to get people's opinion. So we got Amanda there?
Yeah, it's time for the Island Boy to sign off.
Give me 12 minutes.
Okay, yeah, we'll still be here.
Get these kids to bed.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. We'll still be here. I got some questions, so we'll let you take care of family business if you want.
Jax has been crying for about 40 minutes. I've heard him. Luckily, I'm upstairs, but if we get him to bed, I'll hop back on.
Absolutely. All right.
Sounds good. I'll watch it from downstairs.
All right, cool. We got some stuff here. All right. So the Christmas movies, because we're in that Christmas time of the year, you turn the channel and, oh, there's a Christmas movie I like, or there's a Christmas movie I like. I went on and I did I looked up the 20 most popular Christmas movies right now. And I want to get your top 3. Now, one of my favorites is not in the top 20. And I was a little disappointed. So in the comments, put your top Christmas movie or your top 3 Christmas movies, and I'll let you know. Okay, we got Frankie with Die Hard, and that one is on the list. Die Hard comes in at number 8 on the list that I have. All right, let's see some more Christmas movies from people. Kevin says Die Hard is the only answer. So you can't watch any other Christmas movie. Christmas Story, Bruce, Ocean to Ocean Travel. That is a good one. You can't shoot your eye out. Christmas Story, believe it or not, Die Hard people, comes in at number 5. So it is above Die Hard. All right. We have Christmas Vacation. We have a couple of those. And I'm still here. Sorry about that. Sadie is tearing my arm up. Let me just go up because there's a bunch of you contributing on this topic. So we had Die Hard, Die Hard, Die Hard, The Christmas Story. Like I said, Rudolph, that was a big one for me when I was a kid. The Grinch is always a popular one. Let's see if those two made the top 20. The Grinch is in there. That is coming in at number 9. Where is Rudolph? That's got to be on there, right? Christmas. Okay, I think one of these Christmas. I don't know if Rudolph's on here. I think these are like the currently most watched movies. It's from a thing called Samba. Okay, National Lampoon Vacation is the number 1 watched Christmas movie. Die Hard, Home Alone 2. Okay, Home Alone is number 2. Home Alone is number 2. Lethal Weapon. I know Z, you said that's the Christmas movie. And also, like I said, you guys, I want you to message me and message Brad Dowling and give me your address. If you feel comfortable enough, you can put it right here in the chat. Cruz says Elf. Let's see where Elf comes in at. Number 3. Elf comes in at number 3. Home Alone, number 2. Scrooged comes in at number 11. All right. Trading Places. That's not on there as far as a Christmas movie. It's a Wonderful Life. Where is that one at? That comes in at number 12 currently. Trading Places, Christmas Vacation, Die Hard, Home Alone. Elf. We mentioned that one already. Let's see. Santa Claus. Is Santa Claus on here? Scrooge A Christmas Carol is 18, and Scrooged is number 11. There's some ones on here that I haven't seen. Bad Santa Text. Yep, that is the one that I like that is not on there. That is definitely a good one. I do like Elf. Christmas Story, I'm a big fan of. National Lampoon's Vacation, I'm a big fan of. Die Hard, I'm a fan of. I'm not sure, like I'm on the fence whether that's really a Christmas movie or not. Let's see. So here's some movies that I haven't watched that are in the top 10. And if you all laugh at me because I haven't seen these, I haven't, maybe I've seen them and just forgot the title. But okay, number 4, nobody mentioned, is 4 Christmases. That's one of the popular ones now. Number 6, I haven't seen. It's Falling for Christmas. Has anybody out there seen Falling for Christmas? Because I have not seen that. Miracle on 34th Street, I know that's a classic. I think these are just the most watched or most popular Christmas movies right now. And apparently that one has fallen off the list, at least according to this chart I have, which is Samba TV. So I haven't seen number 6, Falling for Christmas. I haven't seen number 7, The Noel Diary. Has anybody seen that? The Holiday I have seen. I've seen that. I think that's the one with the blonde. What's her name? That was in Something About Mary. It's a Wonderful Life comes in at 12. 13, Spirited, I haven't seen. Christmas with You, number 14, I haven't seen. 15, I've heard. Love Actually, but I'm not sure if I've seen it. These are, like I say, the most popular ones currently. A Christmas Story Christine, or A Christmas Story Christmas. A Christmas Chronicles 2, Christmas Chronicles. So Christmas Chronicles 2 is number 17. Christmas Chronicles is number 20. Scrooge, A Christmas Carol is number 18. And The Nightmare Before Christmas is number 19. So those are the top currently watched Christmas movies. Yeah, Fireball, I did have some technical difficulties. I hit a button and I disappeared for a second, but we're all here now. So we are good. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Will says my wife loves 4 Christmases. That is a good one. I love, Vince Vaughn and I forget the other guy, but those two guys do good work together. One of the first movies they came out with was a movie called Swingers, and it's a really good movie if you haven't seen it. And Vince Vaughn looks so skinny and young; he's just a baby face in that one. So That's a good one to check out. Oh yeah, Polar Express. That's a good one, Tex. Yep, I like that one as well. All right. So we got Christmas movies there. Bad Santa, though, that's one of the ones that I really like to watch. It's hilarious. It's my type of humor. And yeah. So next question I have for you related to Christmas is your favorite Christmas cookie. This time of the year, there are so many cookies. There might be a traditional cookie. I don't know if it's the sugar cookie with the icing on it that you look forward to. I know I look forward to those around Christmas time. If there's some other special type of cookie that you usually only eat around Christmas, or one of your favorites, or a couple of your favorites. Cruise Vet, I like that Gremlins. That came out of nowhere. But yeah, cookies. What are your favorite cookies? I got to say, this time of year, my sister and I have this cousin that make these amazing, the old-fashioned sugar cookies that you cut out and put the icing on and everything. I don't know why theirs taste so much better, but their cookies are just amazing. Kevin loves the oatmeal with icing. I've never been a huge oatmeal fan. A little bit of oatmeal. I like to eat the regular oatmeal with, just stuff mixed into it. But as far as the cookies go, I usually will defer toward like a chocolate chip or something like that. We got Derek, and Derek, I'm putting you in a drawing for a change. This is kind of cool. So he is numbers 3 through 12. Derek, brother Derek, thank you, sir. And you can get Sadie off my arm for a few minutes. I appreciate that. Bruce, a date cookie. Can you explain that one a little bit more? Hello, Dolly Cookies. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. And you know what? I don't know what that is. And probably people are laughing at me right now because I don't know what it is. Cruise Vet says the Danish ones that come in the metal box. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about there. Mr. Guardian, chocolate crackle cookies. That sounds good. Anything chocolate is up my alley. Jamie says peanut butter blossoms, peanut butter and chocolate, but peanut butter too sounds good. Those peanut butter cookies with the little chocolate kiss in the middle. I don't know what those are called, but I love those. Those are awesome. Anne says she just made molasses cookies. Amazing. That sounds pretty amazing. I have to try some of those. And Anita says molasses, anything with molasses. Okay. So my wife would like to try some of your cookies, Anne, if that's okay. You can send them to, I'll give you my address. No, just kidding. Kevin says peanut butter blossoms. I'm intrigued. Yeah, I'm intrigued by that as well. Bruce says my mom made cookies filled with dates at Christmas. All right. I like Fig Newtons. So, and Lido Tito's a traditional chocolate chip guy. And you know what? I mean, if it's hard to beat a great chocolate chip cookie, especially if they're still warm and the chocolate chips are kind of melted on the inside. I love that. Will says shortbread cookies. And yeah, Anita, a lot of people want to know exactly what the peanut butter blossoms are all about. So maybe explain that one a little bit more. I'll tell you what, I had a cookie and we have the ingredients out on the counter. I'm trying to talk Anita into making them. But I forget, they're called peanut butter drops or something, but they're very chocolatey. But there's espresso in there. There's peanut butter chocolate chips. There's regular chocolate chips. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So, and Rick, I appreciate that, sir. Let me mark you down here. We got Derek, like I said, he was numbers 3 through 12, and that makes you numbers 13 through 17. All right, so that is for the next drawing. We already had one drawing already. Fireball Steve won the shirt. Maybe we'll give out another one today, but I'm digging this peanut butter cookies and chocolate chip cookies and shortbread cookies and butter cookies and sugar cookies. I mean, it's this time of year, right? The Christmas, you can't beat that. So, all right. How about this one? Let's move on. We got a lot of great cookies out there, but we do need to find out a few, the ones we questioned you all about. If you could fill us in on those in the comments, that would be great. Okay. Now, your favorite dishes. So, for example, Anita, I can tell you, my mom used to make some amazing stuffing. So we'd have, turkey for Thanksgiving, but then also for Christmas. And on really good years, we'd get turkey and like prime rib or turkey and roast beef or something like that. So, but my mom always made stuffing, and that was kind of what she was known for. I have an Aunt Patty. She was an amazing baker. I mean, she just made the best cookies, desserts, everything like that. So we were eating. I have a cousin, Lisa, that makes the most amazing apple pie. So it's like everybody has their thing, right? And so is there any particular dish that, whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, that you get it like that one time a year, or maybe you get it 2 times a year and you just look forward to it? Maybe it's that cousin or that aunt or that, mom or dad that makes that for you that you just can't wait to eat. What is that for you? So staying on the cookies real quick, we got Rick, any cookies with pecans? Yeah, I like pecans too. Ann says sausage stuffing. That sounds good. Lito Tito, gumbo. That sounds good, especially Louisiana gumbo. I mean, like I said, New Orleans food I live for. Rick, my fried turkey. You know what? And fried turkey is amazing. I did a smoked turkey the last couple of years that turned out really good. Will G says meat pies. See, this is a great episode. It's a great episode for me. I hope it is for you. But just talking about Christmas cookies and food and everything, I am digging this so much. Meat pies, like I said. Jamie, yep, right up my alley with the prime rib. Went to Vegas a few weeks ago and got prime rib twice. It was awesome. With Yorkshire pudding or Kevin's sweet potato casserole. And that sounds amazing. That's a full meal right there. Yeah. Anita says, thanks. Now I'm going to have to be in the kitchen making all these cookies, taste testing. And I think that's a great idea, Anita. So you go ahead. Oh, pecan pie. Oh, say it again, Rick. Pecan pie, apple pie, pecan pie. Apple pie is my favorite. Pecan pie is not far behind, especially if it's a good one. Kevin is a stuffing fan. Tex says broccoli, cheese, rice casserole. That sounds really good. And then we get to Frankie, who just did a $2 super chat. And you are 18 and 19 for the next drawing, Frankie. Thank you so much for that. Kevin, I'm thinking hibachi grill for Christmas food this year. Okay. And actually, Kevin, you reminded me of a question that I wanted to ask. So thanks for that. And okay, cool. All right. So let's get to the next question. And you know what? We're going to ask this question because who just was it Kevin? Yeah, Kevin just brought it up. Okay, so on Carnival, I know we have a lot of Carnival cruises. So let me get to this one. Now, what is your choice? And I know not everybody's been on the Carnival ships that have the teppanyaki grills but they have on a few of the ships now, the XL class for sure, and the Panorama and the Horizon have the teppanyaki grills where they have the cooks right there and they chop up everything in front of you. And they have about 3 or 4 different stations that seat about 12 people each. And you can sign up for these. And I think it's, $45 a person or whatever. Now, the question is, you have your choice. It's like, let's say the casino is going to comp you one or the other. Then you can go to the teppanyaki grill. You can sit and have them chop up the stuff, give you your meal right there. Or you can go to the steakhouse. They both cost about the same. So what is your choice? Are you going to the teppanyaki grill or are you going to the steakhouse? Which would be your choice of those two? I think that's a tough choice. Lito Tito says he will take the teppanyaki over the steakhouse. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, Will says, don't forget to hit the like button. I know Derek mentioned it on his show. But yeah, the like button, especially an episode like this where, it's just kind of Christmas, whatever. If a bunch of people hit the like button and then people want to talk about Christmas, they're like, oh, what are they talking about? then it's more likely we'll get to see it. So, and I want to go back up to her comment real quick. Let me throw that one on the board because it's a big one. We do Thanksgiving dinner at Christmas because we are on a ship at Thanksgiving. And that's actually another question I have. Pumpkin pie is cheesecake transform it into a proper dessert. I like that. And Anita likes a pumpkin cheesecake. They had that at what's a Cheesecake Factory. I remember her talking about that, wanting that. So, okay. So let's get to that next question while we're at it. The question is, if you had to pick a most desired time to cruise on a holiday, what would it be? Christmas, New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving, Halloween, 4th of July, or other? Is there some holiday that you really, really like to cruise on for, a specific reason? Maybe it's just tradition. I just cruised with Ann Dolan that was on the Carnival Magic with me over Thanksgiving, and we had a great time. She was on both bar crawls we did, and that was a lot of fun. But Thanksgiving, that was the first Thanksgiving cruise I've been on because normally I have to work or I'm coaching or something like that, but I had a great time. I've been on a Christmas cruise with Anita. I know we did at least one Christmas cruise. I've been on a few New Year's Eve cruises. Halloween, we did go in October. We never went on but so we saw the costumes and things like that. So I guess we've hit most of those. But okay, so let's see here. Jason says New Year's Eve. Z is New Year's Eve. Rick says Halloween, and that's what I thought would be the next most popular one. New Year's Eve is on the bucket list. Anita says New Year's Eve rocks. And you know what? I figured New Year's Eve would win. I thought Halloween, there's a lot of people that really, really love Halloween and just, the decorations, the costumes. And I get that, I respect that. So I know, around October, a lot of people are talking about Halloween cruises, and some people really, really get into it. So I figured that would be the second one. Oh, we got one for the fourth. Mark is the fourth person. Lito says New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving, and Halloween are awesome. Looking forward to Christmas next year. And the reason why, and Derek was just on here, and a lot of you are Islanders that are on here. So if you didn't already know, Derek and Island Time Travel, they have their first group cruise, and it's already off to being a big success because, at least from what I last heard, they have at least 16 people. And there he is chiming in. Island Time Christmas is going to be fun with these boys. Yep, they're excited and enjoy everything involved with it. So, and then Derek, if you want to, I think you said you already had 16 cabins booked for your first group cruise, the Christmas one that Lito Tito was referring to on the Jubilee. So the Jubilee obviously is going to be the newest of the XL class. The Celebration just came out. The Mardi Gras was before the Celebration, and the Jubilee will be after the Celebration. And that is the group cruise over Christmas starting December 23rd. So yeah, that's going to be an amazing. I wish I could go on that one. I'm already booked on the Celebration for New Year's next year, so I can't do both weeks. Otherwise, I would try to do that one myself. Ann says I did Halloween on the Mardi Gras last year. And, oh, wait, where did you go? Oh, there it is. I did Halloween on the Mardi Gras last year, and it was amazing, amazing. Totally recommend. The Mardi Gras ship is amazing just by itself. But, yeah, so Island Time says, yep, they already got 16 booked and room for more. So if that is a cruise that fits your schedule and you've never been on a Christmas cruise and you're like, you know what, that sounds pretty amazing. That ship looks pretty amazing. If it looks as good as the Celebration, which looks absolutely amazing, and the Mardi Gras looks amazing, then yeah, it's going to, and then not only that, but you get a party with Islanders for the whole cruise. And as Derek was mentioning, they already have a bunch of perks. He's got a swag bag. They've got a free drinks for, their own private party for an hour or so, right when you get on. So there's going to be a bunch of events, that are free and included just by booking through Island Time. So enjoy that. Ocean to Ocean. We got Bruce here. For those of you who don't know Bruce, Ocean to Ocean, he's been on several times with me, and he does a great job over on his channel. He has sailed on Halloween and Christmas, and they're going to be sailing Halloween and New Year's Eve next year. So yeah, I mean, it is a great time to travel over the holidays. And I'll tell you what, you know, it kind of makes, well, I don't know, everybody does their stuff a little bit different. You know, Anita and I, we still do Christmas gifts for one another. Like I just ordered her something today that I'm pretty proud of. But most of the time we'll say, hey, you know, we're already going on this cruise, so let's just spend our money and we'll book the spa package or something like that, where we get access to all the steam rooms and those reclining hotbeds and the whirlpools and just kind of indulge in relaxation or something like that. Or we're buying the Cheers package or whatever. So we'll spend a bunch of money, you know, on little indulgences on the ship, and we enjoy, you know, doing that. So we'll spend a lot of our money doing that type of thing. But yeah, you know, to each their own. And Anita is standing this side of me trying to get the dog to slobber on my arm. I know that's her evil plan. I'm hoping she's not successful. She was last week. Don't look at her, Sadie. Don't look at her. So, so yeah, Ocean to Ocean says we're on the Jubilee for New Year's Eve. Yep. Okay. So you know what, Bruce, maybe we'll be in the same port one of those, because I am going to be on the Celebration at that same time. Tex says, oh, what did you order for Anita? You know what? Here's the thing, Tex. I'm not very good at keeping secrets. There's Anita. I'm not very good at keeping secrets. And the other thing is, I don't want my gifts to be disappointing. So I pretty much, she knows ahead of time what her gifts are, because I'm just like, you know, because she's damn picky, to be quite honest. So you know, if I get her something, I got to make sure that she's going to like it. And so I kind of say, hey, do you like this? And so she knows what she's getting, but I'm not going to give it to her until Christmas. So she might've seen a picture of it, but she's not going to get it. But it's a ring. I'll say that it's a ring. Fireball Steve says hi. You want to say hi? She says hi. Let's see. Yeah, Will. So you know, Will knows. He says, so is my wife. Lito Tito says, a bottle of Tito's. I've gotten her a bottle of Tito's too, several times. And she's a big Lito Tito fan, Tito's vodka fan. So she's right there with you. She will partake in a few Tito's with you, Lito Tito, when we are on the ship.
One or two or three or four. Well,
yeah.
Hi guys.
There's Jamie. She says, "Aw."
Oh, hey Jamie.
And
hi guys.
Again, everybody, all of the old subscribers, new subscribers. There's a number of you. We already had your address because either you've ordered shirts or we just, you know, talk so often or whatever. So we already, you know, made out a bunch of Christmas cards, but you know, a lot of you, we don't have your address, or it's been such a long time since we had your address. So if you want to direct message me, you know, do that please, because I ordered a bunch of Christmas cards. I bought a bunch of stamps, and like I said, we're going to be busy doing a lot of writing, I hope, because like I said, we want to show our thanks in some small way, you know, for all the support that you've given us, and it's truly, truly appreciated. So let's get back into some Christmas stuff. I've enjoyed talking about this. We talked about Christmas movies. We talked about Christmas cookies. That was a good one. Favorite dishes. That was a good one. Now, favorite traditions. This one, you know, I mean, this one could be really cool. If any of you have some special traditions that you always do, you know, for example, like on Thanksgiving, you know, sometimes they'll have their football game or whatever, you know, with the family where they're playing two-hand touch or tackle football or, whatever, something like that. Is there a tradition that you have over Christmas, something that you do? And it could be something, it could be something simple. Maybe you make your own eggnog, or you only cook something one time a year or whatever, and it's only on Christmas, or maybe it's the cookies. So maybe we'll be crossing over into some of the things that we were talking about. And Lito Tito says she has, Anita, a bottle for, I hit the wrong thing. I have her a bottle for New Year's Eve. And I might help with that bottle there too, Lito, and we'll all drink it together. So yeah, if you didn't know, Lito Tito, he is on that New Year's Eve cruise with myself. I know Fireball Steve, Usnavi is there, Derek, of course, Amanda, Rachel is there. She's not on here today, but we got a number of people going on that New Year's Eve cruise on the Carnival Breeze, and it's going to be about 10 days from now, and we're going to all be getting together, getting ready to get on that cruise. So super looking forward to that. And let's see, I'm looking for in the chat here as some tradition. Does anybody have a really cool tradition they could share? Jamie says Yorkshire pudding on Christmas Day, only make it once a year. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jamie, for that. Yorkshire pudding. That just sounds cool. I don't even know if I've had Yorkshire pudding. What is in Yorkshire pudding? Is that like the rice pudding kind of stuff, or I'm curious. What is in Yorkshire pudding, Jamie? Fill me in. Kevin says butter braids on Christmas morning. What are butter braids? You two are a couple and you have stuff that I don't even know what it is. It sounds cool. I mean, anything with butter. Butter's like bacon, right? I mean, you can't go wrong if it's butter, if it's bacon, if it's chocolate. I mean, there are certain things that you can't go wrong. So butter braids, and what is in Yorkshire pudding? Z says, oh, I want to go so bad I might have to sell my kidney to get it. Well, you know what, Z? Don't sell your kidney, because from my understanding, that cruise is sold out. So unless somebody cancels last minute, chances are you won't be able to get on that cruise. So I'll tell you what, if you're going to sell a kidney, sell it and get on that Christmas cruise, Island Time group cruise. But actually, hold on to the kidney and just save up for it. That would probably be the better idea there. Yes, and Z says Merry Christmas, everybody. And Z, you make sure to send me a message with your address in it. And I have quite a few. Oh, and I have to, approve some of these messages, because some of you haven't sent me a message before. So I will definitely do that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now. Yeah. So whenever you guys direct message me, and again, my name is Brad Dowling, B-R-A-D, and the last name is Dowling, D-O-W-L-I-N-G. And I don't care. As a matter of fact, we are trying to hit that goal of 2023 before New Year's Eve, and we are making progress. We're making a lot of progress. We're getting very close. I think we're in the 1960s. Maybe I'll look after the show and see we're in the 1970s, which would be awesome. But if you are a brand new subscriber, again, please allow us to show a little bit of thanks. You don't have to have done a super chat, anything. Just the fact that you're a subscriber, you're supporting the channel by watching, you're in the chat, you're here, you're viewing. Appreciate it and want to show, our thanks. Let us send you a Christmas card. So again, you can direct message me. We'll get your address and we'll send that out to you and say thank you and thank you. And yeah, and all the super chats and stuff, what I have been trying to do with those throughout the channel, and we started in July 2nd, 2021 is the first time I put a video out there. And if we get to 2,000 before New Year's Eve, which it looks like if things keep trending this way, we will get there. We will have made it in less than a year and a half. We will have gone from 0 to 2,000, which is very good. Very happy with that. And we're continuing to look to grow. A lot of the super chats and things like that, I use that money to buy things that I give back on cruises. For example, I bought like 200 Lays, and I bought a bunch of these little lights that, they stay blinking and light up, colors and stuff like that in a drink. You can throw them in there, and, it makes people's drinks all light up. Ann knows about that. She was just on the cruise with me. I threw a few drinks and or I gave her a few of those little light things to use in her drinks, and people get a kick out of it. And so I just like to give stuff away like that. I get Coach Cruise buttons and stuff that I give away to people. And, I just, like I said, I try to give back. It helps market the channel. And, I hope that people hit the subscribe button when they get off the cruise, things like that. So, so we try to just keep building. So we're not making any money or anything like that, but we are building relationships and community, which has been awesome. Like I said, so many of you, I can call my friends and, that I've met, and, we've gone on cruises together. And even if we haven't gone on cruises, like Will, for example, he was supposed to be on this New Year's Eve cruise. Something happened that he's not going to be able to show up, but, he's been a supporter on the channel and on the Facebook page and everything else. And even though I haven't met him, I feel like, it's part of the cruise family. So one day we will meet up. And there's Will. My wife is in, let's see here. Let's get that up on the screen. My wife is Colombian, and novenas are a big tradition. 9 nights of get-togethers, a lot of good food and fun. And you know what, Will? There's this couple, Rudy and Zamara, and then they have really close friends, this Raheem Hodge and his girlfriend Natara, and we hooked up with them when we were in San Juan, and we went to Zamara's family's restaurant, and they just treated us like family and just had a fabulous meal, and just learned more about the city and the culture and everything. And it was just like I said, this made you feel like family. So I totally know what you mean by that. It's just a great experience to, I guess, embrace other cultures and kind of learn what they're all about, and the customs and things that they're into. And it's just, I think that's part of the fun of cruising too, right? We get to see, how things are different places, and how people live their lives, and just meet a lot of cool people and travel. So I think that's one of the best things about cruising, is the opportunity to do that. Not just to meet great people like yourselves, but, you get out there in the bigger world. And, I've talked about this many times, but the workers that are on the cruise ships, whether it's bartenders, entertainers, cabin stewards, just everybody, they're just really, really great people. And it's something else. So let me see. Oh, favorite drinks. What is there a Christmas drink? Obviously, eggnog is a popular one, and I do like a little eggnog around this time of year. Of course, it has to be spiked, and eggnog's a little bit fattening, right? So I can't indulge in as much eggnog as I used to, because then I'll have to be working out and starving myself and eating things I don't want to eat for a long time. Oh, okay. Derek, let me throw this up on the screen here, because, hey, you know what, Z? I take that back. Derek says, I just booked someone for New Year's. There's 3 open right now. So if anybody wants to join us on that New Year's Eve cruise, Derek can help you out. And Island Time Travel, and he's on Facebook and obviously on YouTube or whatever, but you can get in contact with him, very easily. So yeah, it would be great. It would be great to add a couple more people to our group. Speaking of that New Year's cruise, I know one of the big events that we have going, aside from obviously bringing in the new year, is Lido Tito has organized a 1920s dress up or, event, fashion, whatever you want to call it. But we all have 1920s clothing styles that we're all going to be wearing on New Year's Eve. And I think that's a really, really cool theme. And I'm really glad that we have several more years of the 20s to do that. I really love that, the roaring 20s. I really love that time period, especially the woman's attire. They have, okay, stop. I tell you, this dog has scratched up my arm, something fierce. Leave me alone. Yeah, she hasn't, she's wanting one of the, you know what? We're going to add up, a lot of the $2 super chats and stuff here. Leave me alone. So all those $2 and $3 and $5 super chats, that was for Sadie there. Thank you again for all those super chats there. And okay, so Jamie says apple cider, and you know what? Some fresh apple cider. That sounds. Fireball Steve says Fireball and eggnog. Of course, Fireball Steve would have to have a drink that had Fireball in it. And Z Show, he is also a big Fireball person. He's just plain old cinnamon Fireball. Derek says eggnog is one of my favorites. I got to cut it with milk though. Yeah, eggnog is good. I'm a good spiced eggnog this time of year. And I think, I was in Costco the other day and I saw some spiked eggnog and I'm like, you know what? I need to buy a bottle of that. But I'm still also in the mindset that I'm going to go on this cruise and I'm just going to, whenever I go on a cruise, I'm going to eat what I want, drink what I want. I'm not worried about anything. So in order to do that, I got to, get into some kind of relative shape beforehand. Or at least that's what my usual plan is. So I haven't quite just let it all go yet. So I didn't get any, but I'm going to have some soon, maybe this week. It's that time of year. We just had a holiday party this weekend. And then my department at my school, they're talking about, let's do like a potluck thing and this and that. So we're going to be eating a bunch of very high calorie food and drinks over the coming week, as I'm sure many of you are going to, and that's not a bad thing. That's a very good thing. Ooh, hot buttered rum. That sounds good. I just saw that one there, Bruce. I remember those. Let's see. Spiked eggnog's always good. Yep, Will, I agree with you on that. Oh, you know what? That is a fabulous, fabulous question. Derek, I hope you're still on. Or Bruce, you could maybe answer this question because Bruce is also a travel agent. But Will is saying, because I know Will is supposed to be on this cruise with us, he says, is there a way to transfer my booking to someone else I can help? So, yeah, you know what? I'll tell you what, we got at least 2 guys on here that I know would probably have some information on that. So yeah, Derek or Bruce, if you could help Will out with that question. I know you can help him more than I could, but there's probably something can be done, Will, hopefully, but that's good of you to throw that out there. Okay. So, all right. A couple last questions here because we're running out of time, but you know what? No, I'll just finish with this. So, this is this was the Island Time After Party number 3. Real quick, super chats. We got texts. You are 1 and 2. Derek has numbers 3 through 12. Rick has 13 through 17, and Frankie 18 and 19. For Tuesday's show, we will already have those locked in. And then so if we hit 100, those will still be your numbers for Tuesday. Again, the super chats were awesome today. Thank you so much, for everybody for the giving, and please allow us to, at least show our thanks and send you a Christmas card. So if we don't already have your address, if we haven't gotten it recently, please direct message me, Brad Dowling, or you could even put it in the chat if you don't mind putting your address there, but let us send that off to you. And yeah, we are getting an answer there, Will. So Ray code. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, Derek can definitely help you with that. And I know Bruce, like I said, can as well. But again, thank you everybody for being here. Those of you that are watching, if you're not already subscribed, I would so appreciate you hitting that subscribe button and checking out some of my video content. I have a goal. I'm a goal-driven person, if you if you didn't know, and I really do want to hit that 2023 before 2023. If I get over 2,000, if we get over 2,000, that's going to be cool. I'm going to be happy with that. But I want to do a little bit more. Aim just above the target. I just think we're just in that unique position now that we can hit, a really cool number right at the same time. It's hitting 2023. And Frankie just DM'd me. I appreciate that. Usnavi is saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all. Absolutely. Tex is saying the same thing. And thank you for that, Tex. And Fireball Steve is saying good night. And I will say good night as well. And Sadie, high five for all your treats that people gave you. Sadie is saying hi as well, even though she doesn't look that interested. She means it. at least if there's a treat up there. But thank you everybody again. I'll be back here Tuesday 7 p.m. and we'll have some more fun. We'll get into some more stuff. And actually I have a new guest that's coming on with me. If any of you are familiar with the channel Cruise World, Mark is the host of Cruise World. He has put out some exceptional content, and he's going to be joining me on Tuesday evening for the first part of the show. So yeah, definitely check that out. I know we're going to be talking about the celebration. We're going to be talking about the Cruise Director of the Year, who just happened to be Lee Mason. Both of us have interviewed him. So that will be a couple of the topics that we're covering on Tuesday. But that will be the next show, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, look forward to that. So we will see some of you then. But thank you, everybody. Take care. Have a great week.